Welcome to the first part of my video series on the Anunnaki, a deep look into their nature, origin, and different contributions to our civilizations.
Welcome to the channel Zilalowa of Dr. Yaluka. To begin, please subscribe and tick the notification bell in order not to miss our videos. Thank you for joining.
The title of this first part is Scientific Creation, a Light on the Anunnaki. Among the leading scholars in the Anunnaki debate are Paul Wallis and Billy Carson. Their seminal work is based on understanding the terms according to the original scripts and according to the oldest narrative, which in their case is the Sumerians. Billy Carson started me with his affirmation. Anunnaki were not one race of people from one planet. There were people from multiple planets, different star systems. And guess what? Look like that. With respect that I will follow the path led by these two predecessors. That is to understand the accounts of the Anunnaki from the original narrative. However, unlike them, I see the oldest narrative not as being the Sumerians, but the one offered by nature. Speaking about this oldest narrative, the Apostle Paul affirms in Romans, God's invisible quality have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made. In other words, being understood from nature. In fact, theology teaches two kinds of revelation of Nzambi, God. By God, I don't mean the male and just most high creator of Western theism presented to us as the sole divinity of the Bible. By God, I mean the loving, transcendent, invisible male female spiritual parents called by our ancestors Nzambi Ampungu Toledo, Nana Buluku, Bon Dieu, Olodumare, etc. This one can be no other proven the true supreme being of the Bible. The two kinds of revelation found in theology are firstly, the special or specific revelation. For example, Bible, Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, Torah, etc. All the holy books deemed holy by the many followers of religion. Secondly, general revelation or the revelation of the divine as found in nature, including logic. Nature as a holy book has been scarcely used in the West. And this, despite Paul's insistence that nature speaks clearly. This limited use is due to the fact that natural theology is a huge failure in the West since the time of Plato. In 1887, they created a prestigious academic institution in United Kingdom named Default Lecture, devoted to the development of natural theology. But this endeavor remains a huge failure. Western scholars happen to demonstrate the existence of the creator of this temporal universe, but they cannot prove that this one is the Most High, as wrongly affirmed in their thesis. This failure marks the limit of natural theology in the West. In other words, the Western understanding of the revelation of God through nature cannot go beyond the demonstration of the existence of the creator of this temporal universe. Ancient Egyptians and Sumerians have always considered religion as being a science. This is seen in its underpinning all their other sciences. This implies that their notion of the supreme being is demonstrable. And to paraphrase Paul, God's invisible qualities can be clearly seen in nature. In 2008, I discovered the kemetic cosmological argument, an argument proving the existence of the Most High and extending into a natural systematic theology, that is, an exhaustive exposition of divine truth, starting from the doctrine of creation to the doctrine of salvation. More on natural systematic theology can be found in my book titled Natural Systematic Theology Course, available at Amazon. The kemetic cosmological argument starts from two facts of nature: the existence of individualities in this temporal universe and the law of causality, which matches to an effect, an anterior and adequate cause. Why do I say that the kemetic cosmological argument is God speaking through nature? This argument is a deduction. In a deduction, the information offered by the conclusion is in reality already available in the premises. Since the two premises of the kemetic cosmological argument are taken from nature, the information they convey are also from nature. That the kemetic cosmological argument is a revelation of God from nature. For the sake of this series of video, the kemetic cosmological argument can summarily introduced as follows. The individualities included in this temporal universe confirm its individual nature. An individual temporal universe can only be the result, the effect of an individual cause. The individual nature of this cause begs the existence of other similar causes, actual or potential, as many may have not yet created their respective universes. By hypothesis, any creation is in its creator. An entity exists that includes all the above inferred creators. This entity is the greatest possible being because any creation you can imagine will be in its creator, and this creator will be in this said entity. Therefore, this entity is the Most High. The Most High is indivisible and immutable because, according to the law of causality, any principle of his divisibility and immutability must be greater than him. That is, greater than the greatest possible being, which is impossible. The Most High must be transcendent. This does not only mean that he is above everything, but also that he doesn't know nor include evil. For within the frame of his absolute indivisibility, in him, to know and to be are one and the same thing. Did the Most High know evil, he will be infinitely good and infinitely bad, an impossible outcome. Thus, the Most High is transcendent. As a manifestation of the indivisible Most High, each creator or each child of God expresses his fullness. We call this fullness the Logos. God being indivisible and all-inclusive, the Most High, the child of God, and the Logos are inseparable in existence, in substance, and in activity. This is solar trinity. The temporal universe cannot be in the Most High due to his absolute immutability. Otherwise, at the moment of creation, something new will appear in God. And this later would have changed. Such a change requires a principle of the mutability of God and a principle that must be greater than the supreme being according to the law of causality. This is impossible. The temporal universe cannot be outside of God, for added to him, it will result in an entity greater than the supreme being, which is impossible. The situation is like I say, Mr. X, who is with me in the studio, has a car, but his car is neither in the studio nor outside of the studio. You easily conclude that the car is in his mind. Therefore, the temporal universe is only a perception of the celestial reality in the temporal consciousness of the Creator. And this is the proof of the validity of our hypothesis that reality is spiritual. The material is only an appearance of reality. Matter is not the reality, but a limited or reverse perception of reality. As natural systematic theology, this argument can be extended as to include all the essential doctrines of solar religion, a religion in which you and I are in reality right now, children of God, sons, stars, the manifestation of his infinite glory, infinite intelligence, infinite joy, infinite harmony, etc. The kemetic cosmological argument is an exact science. By definition, a deduction is a form of reasoning in which the conclusion cannot not be true when the premises are. Thus, being a set of coherent deductive truths, the kemetic cosmological argument is like mathematics, an exact science. The perfect congruence of the kemetic cosmological argument with the religions of ancient Egypt, Sumer, and Bukôngo prove that in its original trend, African traditional religion is an exact science. And nature continued today in Bukôngo, the Congo religion. This divine revelation of God through nature offers the oldest and scientific explanation of creation, an explanation indispensable in understanding the different accounts of the Anunnaki. Thanks to this narrative of creation, I will in the next video prove that The activity of the Anunnaki is an integral part of the creation process. As those who came from heaven to earth, there are two kinds of Anunnaki, the divine and the demonic. The highest of these celestial visitors completed in the second phase the work started by the Creator in the first phase. Join me next Sunday for the second part of our video series.
If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share. More on this subject can be found on my books available at Amazon.